But will be Bean. The fake, the Dusty, and the take. It's Bean as Invisible. This team holding strong and finding the divisible. They're gonna get a grab maybe, and they will. There's Kakashi with a good take. Has a chance to take a lead, and nice placement right there. Really playing aggressively outside the bubble, so a chance to tie it. And Bean does indeed find it. It's 4. Up the floor, has a cutter, and will jump. Just a light one, and trying to find the light, and they see it for the 6-4 lead. Though is gonna be cut off the clear, bouncing around ruggedly, and now Jake Bolger. The boulder. Bean up the floor. Now watching out for that. Oh, well coordinated 3. How about that? The Micah, hold on, check 1, 2. It's A2 for Bean. Untangling and wrangling it though is Invincible. And sending it over to the outer edge. Over to the nest now. Lovely passing and the finish in the pocket. Hands up. Man down. And Jake maybe looking for a return. The inversion, but no conversion thanks to Invincible in the goal. Jake here. Jake sending it to the barrier. And Bean right into the goal off the drive. In if they can. And ooh, little jump move, but another save from Curb Brass. Looking like Kirby. Just an absolute siphon on these discs coming in at the moment. But Kakashi will get it on the next attempt. As they clean it up. It's Aoi there. Once again, he's going to whirl around, and look at that series of moves for Dynamic, knowing that they need to play even more aggressively. I really do like the passing here. That is just fantastic. And in any case, Bean will indeed ice it. Involved if memory serves. With that said here, it's Glyph having it stolen there by Bowser. Now another dip in, dipsy-do, and Swag War. Probably. There he is. Oh, dirty. Why? Clean up, Super Buddy. With that said, Bowser with a disc. Oh, and look at them go. Oh, man. It's going to be taken back here by Salty Crackers, and there's Salty. But Super Buddy, who? To maybe tie it or take a lead for worse, but they can still do it here as they will. Salty Crackers, hand-to-hand combat too much with a Superman, but nonetheless doing what they can. It's Salty Crackers, great save. They have a chance if they do not overshoot, but meeting them right there, Bowser. Oh, an absurd shot to win the first round in overtime. Super Buddy driving it in, a handoff play right back at him. So Super Buddy going sideways. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me it might have been, but no, Leap says absolutely not. Man, Leap year, light years ahead. And Salty Crackers makes them pay. That said, trying to get that goal at Swag War. Put in some power. Salty Crackers, the opportunity. And the dunk through. And it's tied up once more with stalwart play on defense, just right by that lane. That said, there is the pass. And Burnsy fighting Swag. But it just goes right back into the midst of Swag War. So Swag's gonna cross it over to Burnsy. Over to the backboard. Oh, but another save from Glyph. More dancing on the floor. Right now, dancing through the defense, but dancing in the moonlight tonight. It's Salty Crackers again. It's a little bit of this and that. That said, from the back, it's Swag. War with a disc now on the approach. And just trying to eye down the defense. So, some clever moves. Anymore. This is kind of the tail end of things. And right now, oh, wow. Leap clear, I guess. And Leap for the 3. Wow. And they definitely got to take care because that stack was just in there in a hurry. 3 defenders inside the bubble, 1 kind of roaming outside as Leap now rejoins his team inside the bubble. A passing play and Super Buddy from Burnsy. That was a great pass and the finish was strong. Top lane picked up by Swag War. Hand off to Super Buddy and You Monster in the clear for maybe one more parting shots from Burnsy. Parting hot. Palidore coming. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Welcome to the stream, guys. We got ourselves a couple good teams here coming in. And in fact, a stream debut for one of them, which is to say, request at the request and at your behest. It's me, Palidore, sometimes known as Palidad. That said, I'm glad to be here with this game. Gonna be really rad. Made by them, too. Here we go. What's up to Soggy Bunning Snags? Arctic Deer, 6 Fathom. We're out of here. Also, let me switch out my overlays because I'm just realizing they might be switched up indeed. As Guacanole, well, gets the first goalie. There we go. We're good to off to a good start. Or at least we're off to a start. That much I do know. No replay. Don't you mind it? Just never you mind. Yeah, we got 2 matches back to back here in OCE, which is to say Invictus versus Request, and following this, just as well. We got Shotz and Gigglez versus Hydra, so we got stuff. We got more than stuff. We got this second goal attempt gonna be sent back by OSX Vapor. And Invictus coming in. This is their second stream, I do believe. But again, over here on Request's side, we got, well, I do believe, third Echo team from the OCE region from Japan, primarily. And that is awesome to see. So, you know, I couldn't not be here to stream this as well. I just couldn't. Just couldn't. So I'm glad to see these teams debut. I'm excited to see exactly what this team here in Request is able to provide, because we all know for Tricksters and Echo Japan, both of them have been mighty impressive, but you know, it's always a curiosity to see what these regions have to offer. Now that said, Sunned Out is going to be a duck from Vapor, trying to send that over into the orange lane. Be Cabbage Wrecker, familiar face there. Now over to Vapor, to Guaca, and Guaca with the roll into the goal. It's 4 points going the way of Invictus, and this time, the replay won't miss. There we go. It's in. Don't you worry. Anyways, alright, interesting start that whole thing was. What's up, guys? In the chat? For those either joining from OCE, maybe early morning EU, or late night NA, or anywhere else in the world for that matter, welcome. Glad you guys got in here. See, an Arctic Deer in there, Soggy as well. Saw 6 Fathom, Cookie Fox, Crazy Kit, who will be seeing mighty soon. Cookie Fox with a Palidorable. Fun fact, that was going to be the name of a quest team I was on with quest team. Combat team, excuse me, that I was on. Echo Combat that was. With Getsu, Charizard, Lemming, we were... They were, by the way, winners back in ESL of... Ooh, hold on, a great passing play. I need to stop myself and put the foot in my mouth, because right with the foot in the door for another score. Cabbage Wrecker assisting. I was gonna say, yeah, that team I was on, you know, with a couple of champions of the Unspoken, if anyone's familiar with that VRML game. Now, they wanted to name our team Palidorables. Was not meant to be. I vetoed that. But we were a team for a few weeks back in Echo Combat. In any case, over here, it's Cabbage Wrecker, so after the successful clear into the blue zone, they will get it back at the end of the day into the orange. Now that shot lining up, but just a tough bounce, almost actually bounced it off the corner, so never mind. Could have been good. That said, it's Vapor! Look at the windmill for the 8th point. Pouring that one in. Just 24 seconds expended off the clock. How about that? Soggy asking, where is Pam? Wow. I don't know. You can ping him. Maybe enjoying an extended Australia day. Still partying or something. I don't know. But Pam, wow, somewhere. Meanwhile, you got me. I'm not a Pam, and you know, on occasion I can wow. Maybe that counts. But Cabbage Wrecker trying to make it count, which is to say for maybe another opportunity to score. In the defense for Request, you can see, well, Ruke. And again, I'm sure I'll get some of these a little bit wrong, mispronunciations. If I do, I apologize, of course. But that said, maybe needing to get a rebound here, and, well, a couple tough misses. They're very, very close. Guacanola here. Guacanola cannot hit, so another ding coming off, and this is going to give an opportunity to Request. Again, Ruke, we got Ren, Akemi, Yamatatsu, and Tori Drive. And with that, trying to make a drive, there's a good goal, potentially! Look at that from Akemi! With some shot alchemy to get themselves their debut score on a VR Master League stream. Great to see, great to see. Crazy Kit saying 100% Vapor is king of the Dusties. A Dust King, you say? Well, I'll keep my eyes out on that. Or maybe not, because dust in the eyes kind of hurts, as does that score. Just before Yamatatsu could get there, Vapor didn't need a Dusty. He just, well, did see the 3. That's all he needed. 11-3. So kind of reacting to the backboard 3-pointer that we saw on the other side. Immediately answering the call again. And now Cabbage Wrecker with a disc. And a little shield, and eventually will yield, well, not cabbages, but indeed some scores. Planting it in. What a farmer. But back to the former. It's going to be Request in the catapult. Looking to launch and have some more success here. Maybe score again. They got the disc into the blue side a couple of times, so trying to do so right here. A quick pass out. That's going to be right through. Not quite able to meet the disc. Now there is some light boosting coming in. But that said, a bounce almost... Oh my goodness, that almost went in. Maybe it was the plan all along. That said, a good steal here coming in from Ren. But Ren will lose that out as it gets sent out to the mid lane, bounces right back to Vapor. Vapor looking for the cross on over all the way to the Mole, then Nole, but Ole, it's missed on the goal. A return here, rebounded from Vapor. Vapor got that score just a moment ago, but will be denied by Iyama. So Yamatatsu, the great hands. But right back at him was Vapor, and continues to rain and pour for the 16-3 lead here in the first round. And what's up to Dill Warby? In the chat, joining us, there's a familiar name, a pun of many a pickles once upon a time, once upon a week. And we are all pros here at VRML. Well, see, that's the beauty. For I mentioned here for Request, they are a new team, at least in VR Master League, with the members' primary origin being in Japan. So our third team from that region coming in, and happy to see. So making their stream debut. Much like Tricksters did in week 2 or 3, glad to see, again, the participation ever increasing and streaming as we break some new ground, break some new history, break some new barriers, and we'll see if they can break that goal open one more time. Trying to defend here, you can see Yamatatsu in the goal being bothered by the defense. Cabbage Wrecker was all over him, and this allowed Vapor off that pass from D-Foot, able to get the score. 18-3 here. And Tiubu saying, and again, I apologize. I know my pronunciations are all kinds of crazy probably, but I see Tiubu in there saying many people watching in the Japan Discord, which, yeah, is awesome. Shout out to you guys. I remember Punda mentioning that before and kind of sharing a picture and got the watch parties going on. So not only in the Twitch chat, but in the Discord. A lot of fun. I'm glad to see that closeness within the community and everyone really good spirited here, as on the defense again will be Request. Invictus trying to get one there, but great snag. That's Yamatatsu again with another great one. Had some steals earlier on in the other side of the floor as well, trying to get some more going. That's it. Just over the reach of Tori as a shot for 3 will narrowly miss, digging off that top post. Now Tori is in the area, as well as Guac and Foot. But over to the nest and trying to get one more perhaps, or near that 20 mark, driving in, and finally off that attempt. It took several tries thanks to some of that defense from requests, but it was Guacanole. With the goal, perhaps the final one, winding down these last 30 seconds of round 1. And Crazy Kit saying gonna have to run, warm-up time, yeah, gotta, between 10 and 20 minutes left, and we'll be seeing Crazy Kit and her team over on Shotz and Gigglez, facing off against Hydra real soon. Now that's coming up directly after this match. So gonna be cool to see. 7-Eleven Destroyer in there, showing D-Foot some love. Well, yeah, D-Foot loving defeat, which is to say trying to hand defeat over to the other team. Don't get me wrong. With that though, 20-3 in the first round. It will be a successful second appearance on stream for Invictus here. For requests, they had that very nice 3-point shot. They even had one that almost went off of a long range clear from full court. We're able to get it there a few times, but Invictus just able to hold sturdy and pour in those extra attempts. They got a lot of rebounds and second, third shots at it, and as a result, we're able to kind of pull ahead there. So over to the score screen, courtesy of IgniteVR.gg. Of course, Ignite VR being one of our favorite teams and favorite set of people over in the North American side. A team long-standing for the last few years and bringing to you these stats and overlays that we're always so appreciative of. On the side of requests after the first round, it was 8 stuns there going for Ruke, and then for Ren, 3 points, 7 stuns, a save. Tori Drive with the 1 save, 6 stuns. Yamatatsu with a save and a couple steals and 3 stuns. Like I said, playing some good defense there for sure. But it was just those extra attempts, because you can see 86% of Invictus' shots as they do indeed try to 86 them out. I mean, just relentless between Cabbage and D-Foot, a couple points, 3 and 2. Guaca with 6. Vapor with 9. And with that, round two is just about time. Time is now, time is soon. Here we go. So Joust will be butted out of there by Invictus. Taken by Cabbage. Cabbage! Checking the goal. It's the first 2. 8 seconds into that Joust. (7-11) saying, play like Goblinity. Play like Goblinity. I like Goblinity. I also like the name. Just the name in itself. It's great. Anyway, over here, almost grabbed actually, but taken out. Gets sent into the trap there. Vapor and Ren. Ren looking for a fadeaway. Going for maybe that fadeaway for, what's his face? Kobe style. How did I forget that? Anyways. It was D-Foot. Now Guac with a disc, trying to walk around the defense there. Pushing up on it, maybe a one-on-one. Oh, tough, because it looked like Yama had maybe gotten the save. It had just turned orange, but unfortunately, the ping disadvantage. It's gonna happen sometimes. Otherwise, you know, partial credit for the save. But at the end of the day, it's 4 points going to Invictus. Always hurts. But nonetheless, trying to send it into that right tunnel. So, you know, on some of these rollouts here offensively for Quest, you know, definitely favoring that right tunnel, but a little bit too strong at this time. So, you know, maybe going for some anchors is holding on. That, oh no, hold on. That goal almost scored on twice. That was, first of all, a very narrow miss. I mean, that ding was that was going to be a ridiculous shot had that gone in. Yeah, I think for requests here on some of these rollouts, maybe looking for more anchors, because those cutting plays aren't quite there. The ding will be there. Cabbage Wrecker, as well as another tap off the backboard. 3 different players from Invictus diving, and now 3 different players from Request diving, all on the goal. So trying to get that is Ren, and Ren, the clear. That's going to bounce right towards that trap, and might be a recovery. Let's see, they're going to meet each other right about the same time. D-Foot. I wanted to say Dr. Foot, but hold on! Oh no, the save! And the hugs, consoling the goalie after the shot was made. I love these guys. Indeed. Same thing. Another nice save. You gotta shout out and applaud the defense, but just unfortunately kind of dragged it into the goal right after the save. But I am quite a fan again of the fun and the sportsmanship that you see there. That's great. Vapor with a disc, gonna line that up, and mail slot a little bit left of the lane. Will be picked up by Ren or Ruke, both of them kind of in the same spots, but a bouncer now. Ren able to get another tap clear, but will bounce ultimately back to D-Foot. So over to Guacanole and gets the goal. They're up by 9 in round 2. 39 seconds off of that last joust. Just 6 meters out. So with that, I was saying if Request can get something going again. You know, they had, again, that 3-point shot in the first round. They've gotten some nice saves, certainly, here in their stream debut. But Cabbage Wrecker with a 3 in view. And in the rear view, perhaps. Trying to put this one away if they can. They're up by a dozen. Cabbage Wrecker. That is a hot cabbage. That's a boiled cabbage down the floor. My cabbages. Anyone like Avatar? It's my favorite. That said, 12 points. Dozen. That's how numbers work. Losing the disc though, and almost paying for it. Biruke over to the trap. Gonna be picked off by Cabbage. Cabbage again, just had that last score, maybe some more, but the pass a bit strong. So defense taking place. You can see the cross opportunities and defending the best they can here, as it will be another just tricky save. I was trying to give him a hug again. Except from the camera slot. He didn't know it, but he felt it in his heart. I know he did. Cookie Fox saying Invictus' logo reminds me of Techniques for some reason. Yeah, actually I can see that. Yeah, definitely. Looks quite similar. Of course, Invictus, by name, was a team in VR Master League in North America for the first couple seasons there. But now coming back by name in OCE, and oh my, that was almost a beautiful kind of inverse bowling ball off the top ceiling there. Very, very appealing, much like a potato, but this match is still halfway, well, left to go in the second round. And with that, let's see, tap out again, there's the clear, so if they can get some boosts, they should be good, trying to look for it. There's Ren and Tori looking for this stack, trading together, get one grab there, and off on the clear. That's gonna bounce a few different ways. So as they, let's see, make a play, and almost another one of those dings, but as has been the case, they're really good with these rebounds, getting them to go, and another powerful shot. Man, Vapor's dunks have just been absolutely immense. Definitely putting a little extra elbow grease and sweat into those. Vapors, kind of a beast, it seems like. So with that, let's see, a little less than 4 minutes left. This joust into that tunnel again. This time trying to stack together, so I like the idea. They might be able to recover yet. The goal is open for 3. Lighting it up! Lighting it up! It's Ren Akami again! Back for the 3. Call him Ren Aka 3. Looking good. Looking great. And they got their second score here on the stream. Nice stuff. Very, very nice. So with that, oh, woo, nice rollout, mate. Well, maybe. Yes, indeed. No one there, and a gentle lay-in just before they got in to recover. And with that, 18 points. Exactly. Ren Eka 3. Because that is back-to-back threes in both rounds, I do believe. Yeah, there goes 6 points. It's very nice on this joust here. A quick one. Oh, just off the head of one of the players. The goal is open. Maybe they hit the 20 mark, and Guacanole will do it, dipping in. So with the walk from Guac. See, it could have gone so many different directions, but I chose both. 2:36 left. Trying to get back into this one. Soggy Buddings are there asking what word sneak is. kind of what it sounds like. You have us sneak in little words and phrases and such. See, it's multifaceted because on one hand, hold on, open goal maybe, no, gonna be taken out by default. So Tori had the drive, Tori stays alive, Ruke with the disc, and will be snagged instead by Cabbage. But had a good look. That said, over into the midfield by Vapor. Vapor has been pretty hot. Trying to put another one in. Oh, but the save and take away once again. That one I believe was Ren with a good steal save, kind of on that wind up for the backboarded goal, but then just, well, it was the Noel with another one. And I'm not quite sure whether it's Null or Nole. I would assume Nole because of the wordplay, but it could be both. Henceforth, I shall say both. But as they make a play on the disc here, and see, all right, into the goal. That will indeed end it. That was just another wind-up shot. You see a lot of these shots actually for Invictus have been those kind of windmill rounds. And must have been love, but it's over now. All right. Well, with that said, I always love it. I love it. Invictus, they're going to take away this sweep. And it will be in a mercy. Now, again, the stream debut here is certainly for requests. Going to have a tough matchup against Invictus. Will end 24-3 ultimately, but I still like what I saw. Again, for these new teams coming in from any region, really, but it's great to see. And it shows that, you know, the league is open for anyone and everyone. The thing is, everyone in this OCE region has gotten rapidly better, as we saw in Season 2. And I really do hope that, you know, for requests here, they stick around. You know, live to fight another week. We'll cast them some more, and we'll see how it go about next time. Certainly facing a pretty talented team in Invictus here in that silver division. I mean, 5-3 record will be 6-3 at this point. So they had their work cut out for them here in this debut week. But hey, nothing but up. But that's it. We got, let's see, how much time? Oh, no time apparently. It's already the 30-minute mark. And to Boosty there, by the way, I feel like you're cheating. You know, I should make a thing. I don't know if you guys ever heard of, I can't remember his name now. Chris something or other. He's a comedian who does like this rap thing at the end of his shows that I really enjoy. That's partially what gave me the idea to start doing freestyle rap as casting practice. But you know, he does stuff like that, but he also restricts it so he only ever takes a word or phrase once. He never takes the same exact request. How many creative ways can I work in versions of Tato into the stream? I don't know. But I gotta take go here in just a second because we do have the next one coming up. So I will be right back after a pretty brief intermission. But will be Bean. They fake the Dusty and the take. It's Bean as Invisible. This team holding strong and finding the divisible. They're gonna get a grab maybe, and they will. There's Kakashi with a good take. Has a chance to take a lead, and nice placement right there. Really playing aggressively outside the bubble, so a chance to tie it. And Bean does indeed find it. It's 4. Up the floor, has a cutter, and will jump. Just a light one, and trying to find the light, and they see it for the 6-4 lead. Though is gonna be cut off the clear, bouncing around ruggedly, and now Jake Bolger, the boulder, Bean up the floor. Now watching out for that. Oh, well coordinated 3. How about that? The Micah, hold on, check 1-2. It's A2 for Bean. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, I'm Palidore once again. Boosty Boy, you have the Palitato in your possession. I'm not sure how to feel about that. I mean, does it watch you when you sleep? Does it lurk? Does it creep? Does it get soggy? Does it seep? That is a question. That thing, how long is that gonna last? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like soggy bunnings. I'm not sure I like soggy potatoes. But that said, interesting. Maybe I should make that like official merch. I don't know. Palitato? A palidorable potato? Who knows? But with that said, look at what we've got, ladies and gents. We've got ourselves Shotz and Gigglez. We've been having a lot of that here tonight. And Hydra as well, coming back. The always impressive Hydra. Fun to watch this team. And, you know, fun to see some familiar faces, like as of very recently, too. Even just in the Twitch chats tonight, some of these players, you know. Crazy Kid, always a frequent on the streams. You have Largo Dragon, and saw him earlier on as well. It's great. Ooh, excuse me, great to see these players. But running with these rosters, actually, one player looks like dropping on Hydra's side at the moment. But, I mean, full roster being Slamish, Goblinity. Just heard Goblinity's name mentioned just moments ago on stream. Someone had said so on chat. Yeah, but great to see the community stepping in again in OCE. Like I said, I'm always pretty impressed with how many viewers come into these matches in OCE. You know, you wouldn't expect it, but I mean, honestly, you guys, a lot of these streams even end up having really hyped chat and active chat more so than, you know, some games in NA or EU at times. No joke. I mean, you guys definitely come here to support each other and watch your teams, and that's quite commendable. It's fun, you know? And of course, always feels nice having an active chat to watch and work with and make stupid jokes with. Hydra here coming in with a 4-3 record in the gold division. Here in bronze division, it is Shotz and Gigglez. Now, the whole story here with Shotz and Gigglez, as I was informed in the pre-stream and some of the chats, this team kind of got together really early into the season. And by that, according to Crazy Kit, literally came together a few hours before week 1 started at the beginning of the month, January 4th. Or perhaps 5th, I suppose. I think on that side of the world at the time. Perhaps. But yeah, I mean, they came together quite late. Been playing just for most of them, just a few months here. 4 months, 4 and a bit for Kit, she mentioned. And yeah. And with that, well, need I mention more? Not so, because we've got the first round about to be underway. Of course, I was informed too. For Denny and Kit, 2 of the women in this league, and I just bring that up because it was a point early on in NA as well. We had a team with 3 or 4 in that match, and I keep mentioning, I'm excited to see because it's men and women in Echo. It's parents and children, brothers and sisters. The demographics are really far and wide, so the fact that we have, again, every demographic across all these regions, it's exciting. It makes me quite happy. A happy door. That said, happy score may be coming in real soon, but instead, it's just going to be a tap out into the midfield. So we're looking to retrieve that here. Crazy Kit as well as Goblinity being stunned to infinity, but not quite beyond. The reach being taken by Koala Kid. Koala gonna roll it up the floor. Koala having it stolen though. And a little bit of dubstep in my life. What is this? Shadow Raider. Currently playing in the shadows. That Wi-Fi. Trying to get by. I'm not sure what that was. Not only did Shadow have some issues, but one of the players actually had Hydra crash. That's actually not the ideal start for them that they were kind of looking for. With that, though, of course, Shotz and Gigglez will be happy, to capitalize. That is nearly a goal. Boosting down with some good speed and back into the midfield. An intercept from Denny Snipes. Denny trying to snipe a pass, that is, over to Koala! And Koala Kid right in the pocket for that marsupial. It's 3 points for Shotz. 3 points for Gigglez. And, well, we got a timeout. which I suppose was predictable. So, we'll keep an eye out on that situation. Shadow, a little bit of spikeage, perhaps. We'll see how that turns out. In the meantime, have a listen at some music. But, in the meantime, yeah, it gives me some opportunities to say hi to the chat. I saw Arctic Deer, by the by. Thank you for redeeming the hydration. Much to my appreciation. And in your honor, Arctic One, I'll drink a Sprite. Which, as I say, it's not a good thing. You shouldn't be drinking soda for casts. Not only is the sugar and the syrup bad, but makes you all burpy. I mean, it's not the ideal situation. But nonetheless, I'm a man of the people. If they redeem hydration, I must hydrate. But hello also to Snowman Factory, stopping in the chat. Great to see you. For Kaika Higashi saying that's unfortunate. Hope it doesn't affect the game too much. Yeah, me too. Definitely want to see nice clean fights here at Echo Arena, OCE scene. But yeah, well, so we got Clean Mike and Mikey Man. There's Largo Dragon stopping in. So once again, returning to the streams, and like I said, appreciation. Six Fathom as well, saying. Responding to something I said, because the teams are so swag and I am Palidad. With rhymes like that, you could be Palidad too. Are you me? I couldn't fathom it. Watch my six. In any case, see D Fluck in there? That almost sounded wrong to say, but I'm happier in the stream. Thank you for joining. Of course, Boosty Boy once again. Soggy and all you guys. It's good. It's good. I like the fact that I can be up here at the midnight hours of my region. And I can still see some familiar friends and faces and family and whatnot. That's right, you're my family. What you gonna do about it? And it's why you call me Palidad sometimes, right? What for, if not for family? Echo children, or something. AJ too fresh, almost 3 a.m. for AJ. So I bet you're not feeling too fresh at the moment. Unless you're a night owl like me. Yeah, it's about 1 a.m. for me, so not too bad. I got in the world famous Pally nap, and I do mean that quite literally. Back in the ESL days when we used to go play on at LANs and stuff, had a couple events, traveled to for at Leicester and Katowice. As people will testify, I needed my naps, my power naps, my pally naps, whatever you would call it. Between every single game, basically, we'd have these little delays. Even though they were on these stages or in these show floors, I would just go find a corner. I would try my best to sleep, get a little power nap, refocus. Very necessary, especially when you're jet lagged. Yeah. That said, of course. Anyone who's been around here and listened to these streams from time to time, like I said, my promise to everyone and myself and the Echo community, we're gonna bring back a LAN to Echo Arena one of these days. I don't know when, but I know it's gonna happen, and that's the end game. If we're able to have another LAN, and we will, mission accomplished. I need not do anymore. It's gonna happen though. You'll see why it's there's special things, because you know what, especially again, even for I make the comparison a lot in OCE here. I talk about how much it truly does remind me of NA and how North America community was back in the day, and kind of where everyone knew each other. It was really tight knit, but also very competitive and friendly on the whole, and stuff like LANs, opportunities to go to those events and meet each other in real life. Some of the people that I've met in Echo in real life, because of those opportunities back in 2017, 18, 19, I consider them family. I've met some of them 3, 4, 5 times now in real life. And so I think when it comes to a lot of these new players, these new generations of players and teams, I would love for them to get the opportunity one of these days, if they haven't already. I mean, sometimes people do things independently, but one of these days, I'd love to have the opportunity to have kind of a official event where these new generations of players get to kind of cement those friendships in real life, like we had a chance to, back in the earlier days of Echo Arena. So, anyway, sorry for the tangent. I was just getting mushy, I guess. It brings me happiness and joy. With that, though, timeout is off. We got apparently a 3v4. Not able to really get a wrangle around that ping, so that's a little unfortunate. But yes, one of these days, chat. One of these days. And Cookie Fox saying, Pog TikTok that I have. Well, thanks. I don't upload to it all too much. That said, enough chit-chat and TikToking, because we got this match going, as it will be Shotz and Gigglez looking to collapse on the diving duck. My, oh my. Trying to fly south for the winter right now. Silent trying to send it north for the winner. That is to say, it's going to be Koala Kid. Had that score earlier on, but couldn't get it the second time around. That said, will bounce over to the wedge, be snagged here. Eventually, maybe possibly by Largo Dragon, but Largo being contested now by Koala. And Koala Bear is Koala out of there, trying to bear down and see if they can get some more offense going. I like the spacing here being shown from Shotz and Gigglez. I mean, they're saying that, hey, we're just here for the badges, says their profile team. You know, forming last minute, this and that. Well, you know what? You wouldn't be able to tell by the way that they're, you know, positioning out very well. They're, you know, looking for the right plays here. But also, same for Hydra. Now it's going to be even tougher. I talk about those Echo throwbacks, talking 2017-18. Well, these 3-on-3s or these 3-player teams, as indeed it's Hydra facing that situation at the moment, as Denny will applaud the backboard shot. So we've seen hugs in the last match between Invictus and Request. Now we're seeing applause here from Shotz and Gigglez and Hydra. But yeah, that said, this is kind of a throwback in that sense. In 3v3, the thing about that is, it's if you get stuck out, if you get trapped in the back lane somewhere, it is very, very difficult to really regain momentum. So for them, they gotta prioritize sticking together if they can, finding those stacks fast. Just like the defense found Slamish very, very fast. Sorry, brisk. But that said, Denny Snipes tapping it, rebound perfectly into the goal. So Denny Snipes to Silent Archer. Not so silent on the goal, because there's the guitar riffs. Nice job on their part. Shotz and Gigglez, they're up by 3. Meanwhile, Hydra, they're down 3. In 2 different ways, if you look at it. Down by a few points, down by a player to make it 3, and that said, trying to regather some of that momentum if possible. Just gotta be tough, so hopefully they get their player back here soon as, well, there's the Dragoon. It's 1-point game. Wasted no time, 11 seconds into that joust, so pretty immediate response. And back again. Still close. Let's see, also in the chat, shout out to Disrupt as well as Devil de Avocado. We've seen guacamoles on stream, we've seen avocados. My pronunciation on names has been all over the place today, so just don't mind me. It's not like I'm supposed to do this semi-professionally or anything. One of these days. You know what? We gotta put in, I think, like a name pronunciation tool on the VRML page. That said, looking for a passing play to the backboard, tapping off, looking for that lane. Crazy Kit. It's in the game. And this indeed is our EA sport. Which is to say, EA Echo Arena, of course. Don't sue me. Nice pass and a good patience as well. Crazy Kit, despite definitely being in a position where she could have rushed it and been a little bit frantic, no, just secured it and played it patiently. You know, at least enough to secure the goal. Definitely a tight situation. The reaction there, Dragon trying to make the same thing happen as before, that, you know, 10, 11 second goal off a joust. They'll still get a rebound here, and then they will find the goal. So still yet, it's a 1-point game. Staying close. Also, Mills or Millsy. In the chat, welcome to it. And again, if I get your names wrong, you can just call me Palidore. Sometimes people think. It's a me. Not Luigi. We saw him a couple hours ago, though. That said, into the goal, that's bouncing mighty close. Rebound maybe from Largo at the boots. Largo eyeing the nest, perhaps. They got the pass. There it is. Handing it off. Throwing it down. Ducks from Dragon. 2 birds of prey. And they are up by 1 with 3 minutes left to play. We're having fun. These teams go, like I said, this whole match, I mean, I know it's a 4v3 or 3v4 situation, and you know, you don't like to see that, of course, but with that, it is producing a very fun match. Can't deny that, because this has just been neck and neck the entire time. With that, a take by Largo. And off into the reception here, Demi snipes, and trying to get that through the defense, being contested pretty well. Meanwhile, Koala, oh my goodness. Koala Kid, you are now promoted to a fully grown Koala adult. What a shot. 34 meters deep, 17 a second. It wasn't a slow shot either. That was fast and accurate. Wow. Okay, Ducks trying to react now because this is the first round, rather high scoring, 10-8, and yeah, now back to the side of Hydra to maybe respond to this, either with another fast score. They could tie it or take a lead if they get rather bold with a 3, but let's see. Slamish from the shoulder. Oh, what a pass! Slamish to Largo Dragon. Thing of beauty. Nice connection. And hey, all tied up. All tied up. And yeah, you are correct. It seems like the logo not appearing. Let me see if I can fix that for you. There you go. You got yourself a logo. So let's go into the final minute 30 of this round. Denny snipes with a clear. Oh, might have even been a bounce attempt. Either a shot or even a collection. You see they had 2 players actually there for potential grab, so it might have just been a fast rollout strat being shown. That said, trying to get the stacks together. Those 3 players, they gotta stay close if they want to maintain that speed. Right now, oh, Slamish, that was such a important grab inside that goal to maybe deny a game winner with 1 minute left. That said, as the 4th player, Goblinity, rejoins, this could be bad news Bears. Bad news Koala Bears, in fact, for Shotz and Gigglez. Need to be careful because now, at the full force, in the last minute, Hydra, they're gonna dive in. Goblin, no, couldn't get the goal. So it remains tied, deadlocked here, as a stun lock over at the wall. Grabbed back now by Goblin. Ducks is gonna take a tap boost. Eyeing down that goal, a pass. The success is not had another good opportunity, but another result of a bounce awkwardly as it goes into the orange zone, taken back by Goblin. So Goblin, if nothing else, has been fast here, but they need that reaction really quick if they want to deny in overtime. So a pass here to Largo. Largo gonna get marred, and here it will be Silent Archer. With an overtime, maybe 6 seconds left. I mean, there's time for one more deep heave. There it goes! And no! Ho ho! Overtime in round 1. And guess what? We're even at 4-4 on the roster end of things now. So it is right back to where we were. Wipe off the clocks, call it 0-0 if you want. But this is sudden death in this sudden overtime. So intense. Let's see. First to it, Slamish, the touch on the disc, the delayed stack for Largo. Largo walking around but couldn't find the goal. Another narrow miss. Get a rebound though. A pass off immediately, communicated well but unable to get the grab. Now it will be Slamish here getting stunned. Goblinity, a chance, an opportunity, and they will take this one in the OT. Round 1 is over. And Hydra, by the skin of their Hydra teeth, they got the round. What a very frantic and exciting first round here on VRML Channel 1 between these 2 teams. Gotta say, open for more of the same in the next round. All right. As always, of course. What else is new? At some point, teams are gonna get mad at me for cheering on the underdogs too much, right? As I said, whoever is losing at any given point of a match is who I'm favoring. So sometimes my bias shifts from one team to another in the span of a minute or two. You know. Eventually people are going to be like, stop being so diplomatic. You gotta commit. You gotta commit. Or otherwise just stay completely neutral. But that's no fun. That's no fun at all. Why cast if I can't be a fan at the same time? That's the beauty of casting. That's why I love it. That's why I do it so much. All it really is me coming in and being a gigantic fanboy of Echo Arena. Which I've already been well before I was even a caster. So it's a pretty good deal, don't you know? So Millsy in there with a hydration redemption reward. Sure, I will accommodate that gladly. Though if I do burp, your fault. Just kidding. Cheers to you. And cheers to this. Alright, well. Well. First round, overtime at that. Can't deny the excitement in the air tonight. Now, there is a bit of a timeout. Okay, hold on. These are one of those times where I'm immensely tempted to unmute the comms. I kid you not, the last 3 times that I've said that, within 5 seconds I unmute, and someone drops an F-bomb. I swear to you. Then again, this is Echo After Midnight, so 5 seconds. Ah, okay, cool. No curses in 5 whole seconds. That might be a record, ladies and gents. I feel suddenly like my luck has turned as a caster. Good stuff. Callan, good morning. Good morning. What time? I mean, it could only be what, like 4 at the latest where you live? But I guess it's morning. Well, good morning indeed. Welcome, Callan. Welcome, Chrome Platypus. So I got some North American friends and family joining here. That's right. You're also my family. What of it? I mean, we're even getting at the point. This is about this is actual morning, early morning time for our European cohorts over there across the border, across the ocean border, that is to say. So maybe we'll be even seeing some of them soon. Who knows? And with that, hey look, Vacant Ace joining up here. 1 a.m. my time, maybe 3 a.m. other times. We got 40 plus viewers in the streams. I mean, what a time to be alive, if you could even call me that. I'm not sure that you actually can, but never you mind. I'm okay. Don't check on me. As round 2 gonna be underway. Mid lane, neutral joust. Let's get it. Yeah, what up to all you guys? PB hot dog as well. Look, another soggy bunnings in his own right. Right there though. Office joust. Denny Snipes is gonna send it off, and now I'm quickly reminded that I didn't set streamer mode on Discord. Worry not, guys. That was not your notification, for it was in fact mine. But I cannot be pinged no more. Right now, trying to ring that goal, but no, snagging it out. Demi Snipes, definitely a sniper in that goal. And that is a big grab, but unfortunately the clear not quite there, so rebound right back to Largo. Largo, right on target, is both the pass and the goal. A large goal. 2 points to start it off, but nice chemistry, nice team play. Shout out to Callan. Who, you guys are wondering who that ping was from. That was Callan. Good morning, champ. If it's not morning, eat milk. Goblinity. Hi, Callan. You know, I gotta say, I will say, for as much junk as I gave milk before, I'm a little bit sad I don't get to hate on milk anymore. It's a little bit depressing, quite frankly. But in any case, gonna be taken here by Goblinity. Goblinity having it snagged by Slamish. Slamish! And when I say hate on milk, I mean the name / logo, not the team. I love the players. But anyways, over here is going to be taken by Denny Snipes again, diving out of the goal, but right back to Slamish. Slamish hitting up high to Ducks. Ducks maybe just looking for that backboard assist, if nothing else. Didn't really have an angle at the goal directly, but had a teammate boosting towards it. Oh, and doing a little bit of a wave there, Largo. All right. Have you ever seen a dancing dragon? I think that might have been a childhood cartoon, but nonetheless, finding, again, well-placed probably purposeful assists. Probably. And they'll get that goal. 4 points. But with that, okay, back into the orange lane. Yeah, Callan saying no more creamy milk. Had the best logo, hand drawn by yours truly, which is to say his truly. It was truly something, but I do miss it in a really odd, sick sort of way. But right now, dunking it in is Largo, really gently. Had a little bit of time, so opted for the walk-in. Took the time, you know, spent a little clock perhaps. I don't know, but Callan asking about casting Hive Mind when play the next phase of VRML. I'm sure there'll be opportunities. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. You know me. You know me. I get everywhere on the cast, and also, in case you didn't see, you could even guarantee with you know, a redemption if you do have 15k channel points. You can force me to cast you if you have 15k channel points, but you won't actually have to because I'm sure I'll get one of those in. That said, trying to get some more shots in here for Shotz and Gigglez. Will be taken back. Largo Dragon for Hydra, backing it out to Goblinity. So Goblinity returning valiantly at the end of the first round, after being kind of absent due to some possible server and or connection issues. But glad that we've been a full 4-on-4 ever since. With that, the stacks coming through. This might be an opportune time. Let's see, bouncing it. You can see the intention there. Maybe a bounce pass to Silent, but just read pretty well by the defense as it does sail to the trap. The trench, rather. Now, getting trapped at the trench, not Mariana's, but a trench nonetheless, and right on it was Slamish. Yeah, they're up by 8. So first round was really close, head-to-head. It even went to an overtime, you know, for a lot of that. But yeah, once Hydra got back as a full squad, they have definitely been feeling good. And you can, again, see the really nice team play. Chemistry's there. And with that, Silent Archer is gonna get the disc. I don't know why I sang that one, but over into the outer bubble, taken quickly by Koala Kid. Almost said Kool-Aid Kid. That said, Crazy Kit. Not Crazy Kid. Well, maybe, I don't know. But that said, Slamish over into the mid lane and right past the midfield defender. This is gonna give an opportunity, perhaps, for Hydra. The goal is open. They've got that corner slice and just weaving it through. Slamish with the needle. 11 points for Hydra. What's a front row fan? You can access that by hovering over the video player. Basically just a kind of support leaderboard kind of thing. Actually, check the announcements page of the Echo VRML Discord if you haven't in the last couple days. A couple days back, I kind of detailed some of the new updates and upgrades to the channel. But that said, basically, if you know, donate, I think 100 bits minimum or something to that extension, you can get your name on the stream and on the scene and off the poll. But rebound here, Slamish, Largo, they both have it. The defense here trying to press out for Shotz and Gigglez. You can see a couple defenders in that bubble. Got to be careful of this backboard. And as I say that, well, Crazy Kit must have heard because, well, stunning ducks out and making ducks fly away elsewhere. That said, it's going for that backboard play, but snagged out by Deadly Snipes. Already had a couple great grabs and dives throughout this match, as they will chain off. Some nice leeches being shown there from the side of Hydra. So that goalkeeper, not even getting too distracted with a punch, just got back into the goal, but won't matter because Koala Kid scores again. Koala's been shooting pretty hot. Had a couple nice shots from deep as well. I mean, up to, yeah, 8 points for Koala. Matching the game high for Largo Dragon and Ducks out on the other side. But a lot of people getting involved in this one, getting some scores up and in. So, definitely a great thing to see. Largo Dragon, another one of those quick rollouts. Almost read well by Koala, so potential steal there. But a big stun coming in, so didn't get the steal, but did not give up on the play. Koala getting it back. Slamish and Ducks doing a nice job to actually link together to cause another turnover. So even the short range chains, providing some loose change as a very soft pass. Oh, the full extension. That guy's got wings. Largo Dragon with the large wingspan. 13-2. Nice play. Callan saying, I think I'm gonna be a mod. I did the application. I don't know. Are you Zeus? Over to the other end, though, it's going to be taken by Goblinity. Goblinity with a little spinity, maybe just unwinding, untangling, or otherwise just trying to, get a radar on the defense and where they were on the feet. That said, Koala Kid here with another grab. Trying to back pass that perhaps to Snipes, Denny Snipes, and has to be careful, almost was snagged by Slamish. Again, just very, very sneaky and pesky on that end of the floor. Slamish now gonna go meet that disc here along with Goblinity, and now another opportunity. So Slamish and Goblin, they have a cutter towards that shoulder. There it is. Oh, there it goes. Very good pass. Just not the execution, but they'll still get the rebound, and that has been kind of the name of this game as Slamish gets a shot. So there you go. Took a couple attempts, but Largo assisting and Slamish glad to feast. Smeechy saying hydrate. Or redeeming hydrate. I shall. I shall. Well, thank you. Hugs and kisses. Hugs and smoochies for Smeechy on the hydration. I know we don't know each other that well, so maybe that was unwelcome. Either way, thank you. Denny Snipes with the disc over to the midfield. And I will, in fact, take a sip on the next goal, but right now we're under 2 minutes left, so the expiration date on this is about to be out in a few, but still some opportunities for some scores. Now, up to the snag, it's Ducks with a disc, and sending it through off a couple bounces that may just ricochet into the bubble here, and maybe a recovery going to be had by Snipes. Koala Kid in the goal, and Silent Archer as well as Goblinity kind of contesting each other here. So a deep clear will float off into the orange, and that goes directly into the bubble as well on these deep heaves, as it will be Silent Archer there, not giving a lot of time or reprieve before the clear had to go out again. So some ping-ponging. And Goblinity now will bounce that off the backboard, potentially looking for that shot. Will not be had, but a rebound shall. And kind of deja vu in that sense. They've gotten a lot of these great rebounds. And I like this. They have the spacing. There's their options. And Ducks almost, but a ding will miss. A stun from Ducks as well, trying to make up some ground or make up some air. It's a duck after all, but instead the feathers getting ruffled. But that said, after that tussle, Goblinity will still come out of there. So a lot of good defensive hustle, if nothing else being shown. As Slamish is going to roam right into the goal. Has, again, the backboard, and that is a great score from the Slayer himself. Making some music, and 25 seconds left to go. Will be a kind of runaway for Hydra. Definitely putting their foreheads together. And just, yeah, coming out in a dominant fashion this time around after that very uncomfortably close first round between these teams. Now with that, it's going to be picked off here, maybe outside the bubble. Largo, Koala, and maybe, just maybe, but not meant to be. 17-2. And that will be the series taken by Hydra, continuing their pretty strong performances here in VR Master League this season. So off to our scoreboard, once more courtesy of IgniteVR.gg. And on that note, yeah, GG, as the Twitch chat also iterates there. Absolutely. And so we'll take a look here as well at our stats in just a second. It's on my monitor, but my monitor is small, you see, so I gotta blow it up real large like. And with that, got Hydra, Largo Dragon, the highest scorer for Hydra. 10 points there, but I mean, everyone getting really involved, as you can see. I mean, Goblinity, 2 points, 2 assists. Largo with 10 points, 5 assists, and 31 stuns, notably there. And Slamish, 9 and 5. That's a load on the old dolly, but pardon me. 1 save as well. 18 stuns. You got Ducks with 8 points, 1 assist, 32 stuns, and Shadow Rainer, who was having some connection issues in those moments of round 1. So the steal and 3 stuns before it kind of got a switcheroo. Meanwhile, for Shotz and Gigglez was Crazy Kit with 2 points, 7 stuns. You had Denny Snipes with 3 assists and 5 saves. Had some pretty nice grabs up in there, I must say. 1 steal and 7 stuns as well. Have a Koala Aid with 8 points, 1 assist, 1 save, 1 steal, 24 stuns. Silent Archer with 2 points, 1 save, 24 stuns. Guess what? It's time for Echo Overtime, ladies and gentlemen, because apparently they're going to go for a 3rd round exhibition. Because this is my last stream of the night before I most definitely part ways to the bedtime, it's Koala Kid with the shot once again. So on that note, for you guys who did join me for the duration of that, this match, the first 2 rounds, thank you for doing so. If you happen to want to hang out here for a little bit extra and basically a 3rd round exhibition scrim, you're also welcome to do so. We can have fun with it. And on that note, yeah, you guys have stuff you want shouted out or stuff you want to ask, I'm all for it. Especially since we're in now a lower pressure game where it's not really counting for anything except for fun. Let me know. I like it. We're back here in Echo Overtime. But otherwise, if not, I'm also happy to just sit here and cast. With that said, casting the reel, and it will be Largo Dragon to Goblinity. But as I say that, will they lose a player again for Hydra? Now, whether that's a purposeful leave or just another connection issue, can't be sure. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to follow this around. I mean, if players end up leaving, then, well, we might part ways too. But if it stays like this, I'm fine with it. Especially because, again, we can only stream every team so often because of the sheer amount of players we have in the league now. And, so hey, if they're going to be here a little bit extra, and since we have nowhere else to be, really, happy to close out the night with just a little extra featuring and casting here, as a takeaway is going to be had by Denny. See Spencer in the stream, what a good game to catch. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. I mean, there's been immense... Uh-oh. I'm not even going to talk. Yes, I will! Getting dropped by the Joker train! Derailed! Oh, boy. Those Joker trains, they're always something to watch. Nope. Okay, they got their 4th player back, maybe? Or actually, no, just 1 player switched over, so never you mind. But I was going to say, it's been a trend, definitely, this, tonight. Joker train from Goblinity! Oh, boy. Alright, so they got that one in. Got a lot of overtimes in these games, though. We obviously saw one in the first round of this match. There were near overtimes in some of the NA matches, and there were 2 overtimes in the Fox Force 5 and Kraken match that were literally happened on last-second goals. We've seen so many very, very close games. It's been a good one. Soggy Budding's in there saying, Pally, did you know that Boosty joined Leviathan? Mod said no to him. It was a hype day, which then turned sad. I did not know, for I am very much not a mod anymore. So no, I'm on the board still, obviously, and heading production. But as far as day-to-day moderator things, that's definitely, leave it to the mods. We only step in like on the board level and above, or the governing mod and the board level, when things that do need our intervention. But otherwise, our mods, they be mods. I'm sorry things turned sad for Boosty, but at the same time, things just turned crazy for Kit. Absolutely cheer that. Jeez. What a bouncer from 20 meters. That was nice. That was very nice. But, let me put it this way, guys, because modding is such a, it's like the most thankless job in the entire world, at least in terms of internet and gaming. As Goblinity softly into the goal. Pointing at him as well. But point is, it's a super thankless job, but I just want to put into context because for the first 3 weeks of Season 3, mind you, we have 8 mods, I believe. 8 mods, 7 or 8, pretty sure 8. They had 200 plus tickets per week. Mind you, these are volunteers, okay? And they handled all of those tickets. But 200 tickets in week 1, already overwhelming. Oh, like that a 4 times over increase over what Season 1 or Season 2 was. Week 2 came around, we thought, it'll settle down. Nope, 200 tickets again. Week 3 came along. It'll settle down. Nope, 200 tickets again. So I want to put it into little context, you know, because I understand by default authority is always something everyone loves to rebel against sometimes, but just remember, these guys are volunteers and they've been seriously overloaded with legitimate issues they need to address. Never mind the stuff that shouldn't need to be addressed. So, context, important. With that said, into the midfield here. Again, ladies and gentlemen joining us here, this is kind of an exhibition third round. It's not, the sweep was had for Hydra, but these teams opted to play a third round just kind of for fun, so I'm hanging out here to do it. And, yeah, and with that said too, I mean, and again, everyone who does stuff for VRML, literally top to bottom, has crazy waves slamish away. Oh my. Talk about some tech. Well, that was some Rex in there. But that said, you know, we have a lot of, like, all our volunteers are people who've been in Echo essentially playing this, so. With the fancy spins and the jukes, man, getting some dirty dancing there. Got validity. See, another reason, low-key, why when we do have these exhibitions on occasion, because we do have them sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. I like it because you get the stees, you get some loose play, you get some fun highlights, you get some beautiful passes. Wow, that was actually a gorgeous series of handoffs. That said, they will lose the disc up here up top. Largo Dragon, gonna spin. I couldn't find the goal. Was looking a little bit like your Kanemaras, Andys, and Zachs of this league, except, well, saw everything in the world except the goal, looked like. Kind of an awkward inversion. Being taken back here by Goblinity. Now with that, deep into the blue, but that's gonna sail right out of there into the side. Taken here by Goblin. Goblin over to Slamish, just narrow miss. As Denny guards it. Anyway, guards that goal, just stares him like, I have a handout, don't you punch me, as if to say, and, well, he didn't, so hey. But here's the spin from Goblin. Has maybe another Joker trade underway. Now be careful with that. I know this is an exhibition, but I will urge extreme caution as a headbutt goal gets dunked in by Largo. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't even say why. I will just say, don't do that because it has implications outside of VRML that's out of our control. So you be careful with some of those moves. Anyway. 8-5 in this very steezy exhibition round. Denny snipes that clear out to the deep pass. That was a nice collection. Just getting tagged by the barrier, however. Now up into the goal. It's going to be a stun. There's the Dusty from Goblinity. Being silenced for at least a moment. But up to Goblinity now. Koala Kid as well. Looks like, hey, we got a full 4-on-4 once again. Players rejoining. All right, now Koala Kid trying to be deploying a deep pass, but cut off by Goblinity. Tell me, says Sluggy Buddings. Rad don't like it, that's why. That said, a Joker train here. Just, don't be careful about doing stuff while you're holding the disc that will give you speed that you should not have, essentially. That said, Crazy Kit on the shot. That's gonna miss and sail. Back to the rebound, back to the backboard. That's a lot of backs, back to back to back to back. The slap is back into the goal. For a unintentional, perhaps? Who knows? Slamish, though, will tie it up. Maybe he just wanted to see an OT. Who knows? Regardless, the results are as they were, and it's a tied-up game as the fourth player once again dipping out. So with a headbutt joust now as we wind down this final exhibition round, and the shot couldn't find the goal, but that was a good look and opportunity. Danny snipes, being stunned. Back to Silent. So Silent up high. Gonna be contested by Goblinity, and backing it out now, Koala and Crazy maybe going for their own Joker train. Had the disc and had the chains. But now as the time winds down and the players do drop out here, this will indeed be just about the conclusion. But with that being said, Wear It in the chat asking, Pally, aren't you tired? Sure, sometimes. And yet, I love doing it. I always say it's kind of my double-edged sword here. Where I'm into something, you know, I'm committed to it, I'm into it. Sometimes it's to the detriment of the rest of my health, but who needs health when you have Echo? That's my motto. I kid, of course. I'm also just a night owl in general. Like, I don't usually sleep until really late my time. So, don't need to worry. I just joke, of course. With that said, the round and the match over. Again, that third round not really counting towards results at all. The first 2 rounds were taken by Hydra. The first round, 12-10, went to overtime. Second round was 17-2 by Hydra. But yeah, the teams kind of stayed here for most of the 10 minutes and opted to play kind of a little scrim at the end. And yeah, with that, I think all is said and done. And with that, been a lot of fun. But as Warinator did allude to, I probably do have sleep coming pretty soon. So yeah, I'm glad I got to join for what I think 4 OCE matches tonight. So got a lot of them in. It was a good time. For everyone who joined me now, earlier, or in the future, thank you. Or thanks you for joining. And yeah, let me see. Did I miss things aside of potato word redemptions? Hydrations, whatnot. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, well, I'll go to the scoreboard screen one more time, just so you can get a look at the final stats, sort of. I won't put in the third round score, of course. But yeah, other than that, it's been fun. So thank you very much, guys. One more hydrate for Dr. Foot. Okay, if you say so. 1 second. I am hydrated. Confirmed. Maybe not. I should go get some tea. That would be good. D-Foot. I want to say Dr. Foot. Just seems right. I think of like Dr. Scholl's, you know. Anyway. D-Foot. Dr. Foot. Here's what it is. I'll give you a hand, though. Thank you for the redemption. Dr. Foot is my father. I like that. Alright, well. Before I put the foot back in my mouth too much here, tripping over myself, I'm gonna get out of here. But thank you guys. There's Guaca. Oh, actually, okay, no. Mr. Guac. Is it Guacanole or Guacanole? I was assuming on stream it was the former, you know, Nole, because it rhymes. But since you're here, I gotta make sure, so let me know real quick. Or leave me hanging. Either way would be pretty funny, but hopefully don't. Yeah. D-Foot is 5-1. Warinator saying goodnight, Pally. And Guaca not Nole Mole not answering, but Soggy Bunning Snags will. So if anyone knows guacamole, it's gonna be a hot dog, I guess. Does it make sense? No, but you don't have to think too hard. They usually don't. With that, I've been Palidore. This has been VR Master League Channel 1. And yeah, you guys be healthy, be happy, be safe, and be good to each other. And I'm gonna see you again real soon, or else. Have a good night. Guacanole. Good night, 6 Fathom. I muted this for you. Now I'm gonna turn it back up. Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself there though real quick. I mean, look, Guac, the thing is, so for casters, we want to make it easy on ourselves, so we try to narrow it down to just a few syllables, you know, one syllable if possible. So it's like Guac is one syllable, but if I say guaca, suddenly it's a whole extra syllable, and it's tough. It's tough. My life is hard, okay? It's hard. I'm going to bed. Take it easy.